Hello everyone, good evening. So I'm filming this a bit earlier so that everyone or anyone of you, everyone, so that everyone can review it for 2 days. No, you can open the charts. I'm using Instagrams or you can using COL's charts. Load up these indicators. No, so I'll explain it. I'm using EMAs. You can use MAs, 20, 50, 100, 200, volume, MACD, RSI. As simple as that. And some drawing tools, you can now um, trade or position well on your stocks. So in this video, we will discuss again the weekly stock picks that we have for the coming week. So we have six now: AC, MPIAEV, Dito, or EastWestbound, and Green. So watch this video out until the end so you can learn how um, will I apply those simple support resistance lines, moving averages in this trade that can possibly give you profit, and at the same time that we will put parang risk levels or cut loss levels for you to protect your capital or lessen your loss. So watch this video out. All right, let's start now. By the way, for those of you who are new in this channel, please do subscribe. Below, there's a subscribe button there, so that you can get updates from me like weekly, midweek. I'm also posting our last week I've posted yung mga stock strats journal wherein the gains I have accumulated for the past week. Also, I'm planning to do a session about some of the losing trades that I did. No, it will average only around 3 to 5%, which is my rule. So maybe I can share that with you someday. And I am also posting here updates or videos like about financial planning, no, so earn, manage, grow, protect, and all of the things. All right, let's proceed. So here we have AC. For AC, it has a very strong and good rally for the since the ECQ. No, as you can see here, if we can draw a line there, it has a strong support line right here. It is also supported by the 20 EMA. The blue one is the 20 EMA. And as you can notice here below, no, every time the volume hits up above the average, it's moving like 3 days, no, of an uptrend. Like for this one, that's 2 consecutive days already. So we can see here that it could possibly go up again for like 2 to 3 days or more, no? Or where's the dividend? When will be the dividend? 25. Maybe the dividend will also be a factor why the stock had rallied this Friday, no? The RSI is above 50 and it has a good momentum going up to that level. Let us zoom that out, no, para we can see its resistance areas, no. Here, let me just make it a bit thicker. Yeah. So here we can see a resistance area and around those levels, no. Let me just pull out also a 200-day moving average. There you go. Let me just nipisan lang natin. Yan. So it has already crossed the 200-day moving average. We can just wait for a bit longer or a bit more, or you can already anticipate this one because the three indicators like the three moving averages or if the three moving averages, the 50, 100, or the 20, and the 200, I mean, are below the price, it is simply signifying that the start may or is already on an uptrend. All right, let's zoom this out. Check for the next possible resistance line, maybe around this area. All right, right there. And for our risk management, okay, we can um, put it maybe here, no? So if we will cut it for like around 4%, it will be around this area. Why? Because of this line below, right here, maybe right there. Then the next target profit will be around 3%. So it's quite small, no? But if the price continues to move up, we can see a consistency naman. Let's see here. You can draw a pattern right there. So you can go on a range uptrend. No? All right. For our next stock, we have MPI. For the Metro Pacific Group, now let's remove first the 200 and pull out the 20 EMA. All right. The EMAs have already moving on a good trend. No? If we will draw a diagonal resistance line connecting these two, you can see that it's finally broken around this area. No, para siyang, if you have attended my webinar, no, paid webinar, we have discussed some of the patterns right there, no, wherein you can see a pattern, no, it breaks out from the resistance line, then it consolidated, then it can push through above this resistance line at around 3.79. The moving averages are on favor of an uptrend. The volume is very, very nice right here. MACD and RSI are parang galit na galit, no? They are on an uptrend. And the next possible resistance line for this stock may be around this area. Alright, we can see around this area that will match. Sorry, let me just darken my cursor. Background, crosshair. Ayan, gawin ko lang black. Yan, save ko lang. There you go. Yan, so para mas kita siya. So, okay, for the risk reward of this one, no? The risk for this one is maybe around this area. Yeah, 5%. It's quite big. No, if you can cut it at around 4%, maybe that will do. That will work. No, and the reward can be around 16%. No, so that's a good fight or a good ano ba to? Good probability for MPI. No? Next, we have AEV, Aboitiz Equity Ventures. Here, like AC, now maybe we can put a horizontal or diagonal support line here, right there. All right. Then, what's the next move for this one? Let's try to, for the volume, no, it's like the AC, no, pag the volume is above the average right here, no, it confirms the movement right here. As you can see here, when it went down, medyo bumaba siya for like 3 candles. So as for this one, I hope I could make a video for volume, no. Yan. The MACD is crossing over the signal line, and the RSI is had a sharp movement this Friday. No? Let me just zoom out for this one. For the resistance line, we can see it here. Maybe we can draw it right here. Why? Because of these areas. Right there, right here as well, right here. Now, again, these support and resistance lines are only areas, no? It may not totally hit the price, no, but somehow it must be around those areas. Let's check for the diagonal about for this one. No? Wait lang. Let's choose for a shorter trend right here. Sorry. For this one, maybe para siyang ano no, what do you call that? Yung MPI, it retraced on the support level, no. As you can see, no, sa seminars sa videos ko, yung the previous resistance line had now or is now turning into a support line. So baka ganun yung nangyayari dito. No, it will now turn into support line and now bounce back up to that levels. No. Now the support or the risk management for this one, all right, we can see a risk of if we will follow a rule of like 4%, yeah, we can tie it up around this area. Ito, yan. Diba? Then for the reward, maybe the nearest resistance area will be around the recent peak around here. So that's around 4 reward, 3 risk. So it's quite manageable for this one. Next, we have dito. So dito continued to rally, no, for the past few days, no. Siguro if you are holding on to dito since the COVID area, so medyo malaki na rin siguro yung nag-gain nyo, no. At this point, we can see a much sharper trend. Like AC, no, the 20 EMA can serve as a strong support line at this area, no. The MACD are okay, the RSI is really good, no. Let's check the 200-day EMA. Ayan, nasa area siya ng 200-day EMA. So we can see a good sign if the stock will cross that out or cross above that area. So where can this stock possibly go? Let's try to draw a maybe around this area. Let's check with the Fibonacci. Let's try to use this one. This one around here. So it says that it must be around this area, no? So it's totally or it's really an area. If I'm going to use this one, yeah, that one, no? Pwedeng area talaga siya within this. Let me just remove this one. Pwedeng within these boxes. Yan, hindi lang siya dark, no? So, well, for the sake of example, we'll just use the higher one, no? For the risk-reward ratio for dito. We can see that the risk may be around here. So this is around 7%. Medyo malaki pag dito lang. Yan, around 3%. The reward can be around 8% to 9 at 3.53. No? The movement was supported by a strong volume right here. As you can see, this area is matched by this area. Okay? Pati rin itong area na to. Yan, no? Ito pala, yung pangalawa siya, dito siya nag-high volume. Dito. Yan. Alright. Sige, next we have EastWestbound. For the EastWestbound, there's quite a push, no? This Friday, same as we can see, maybe same as MPI, the movement. If we will draw a support line here, ganyan, no? Then horizontal resistance line around this area. So if it breaks out from the resistance line, possible magtuloy-tuloy siya pataas. No, supported by the MACD, the RSI, the two indicators that we are using are really good, no? And right here, let's check, no? The next areas will be around these areas. Di ba kita nyo parang it's sakto siya when we use the Fibonacci. Right here, and yan muna yung i-plot natin for the of support resistance lines. For this one, the next resistance line we can see is around maybe the 100-day EMA, so that's around 5%, or around here, the real areas or line, 9.62. You can cut your losses around this area, maybe 4%. So that's quite a good fight, magandang laban, di ba? And lastly, we have green. For green, no, ang ganda ng rally niya since then, or ganda ng movement niya. Tahimik lang siya, no? Baka, yan, no? The bump and the run right here. So the 20 EMA is really acting as a strong support line. So maybe you could consider that, no, 20 EMA strong support line for an uptrend na tuwing or every time it will touch the 20 EMA, pwede kayo bumili, or syempre it must be supported by your indicators din. Okay. So recently, I think I've shared my video how I gained here, no? I bought it, I think, around this area when the resistance line, diagonal resistance line has been broken. So here, if we can see a similar play, pwedeng ganun din yung mangyari for green. It's supported by a big volume right here. So there's a big chance that the stock can go up. The next support or resistance line we can see is around this area, no? Maybe let's put it down for this area here. Support, resistance, or I mean the risk-reward ratio for this one are, wait lang, eto, let's try here, no? Around 2%. Why? Because of these points or areas and these points. The next one, aside from the nearest resistance line here, is around here, 8% for 1.86. Alright, so that's it, no? We only have a few stocks, no? Let's hope for, again, let's pray for a profitable week for this week. If you have any questions, that's really a simple way to analyze your stocks, no? MAs, volume, support resistance line, Fibonacci, no? RSI, MACD, right? So again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found value, learnings, and strategies here. No, if you want to learn more, I would appreciate a share, like, and subscribe. Yun na lang yung pa-thank you, no? If you are earning from this video. And if you also want to level up your skills, your knowledge, you can enroll on my webinar kasi bawal pa tayo mag-seminar. So webinar muna tayo. The link is posted on my page or here below at the description. So again, thank you everyone. Please stay safe and thank you. Pwede ka na mag-isip-isip mo. Technical yan naman. Yes. Ibig sabihin, ito yung resistance niya, the break niya. Hindi mo to alam kung wala kang technical chart. Unlike dito kapag bumili.
Tapos pag bumili ka dyan, tapos pag nag-ano siya ng backyard, hindi ka na mag-backyard.
Pwede. There's a trend, di ba? May line dito eh. Again, kanina yun yung resistance, di ba? Na alam nila hanggang dito lang yung price, kaya bibenta na sila.